Okay, sorry about that. My stream went down. My husband kept calling me, and I couldn't get it back to go on the fucking thing. So now I don't have to pick my son up. Well, I do, but I have another half hour because he's playing another game. So I'll have to wait and see if people even get in here. Is my thing working again? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Low budget productions. My husband called once and then he called again, and I'm like, oh, forget it. It's fucking. I'm not gonna be able to get back on. It's so weird because like, if I get a phone call from like the school, it doesn't kick me off the same way. It's fucking weird shit. Like you guys could still hear me. I don't know if it's like somebody calling from an iPhone fucks it up. It's the weirdest thing. Rel? Where's Rel? Holy shit. What's up, Rel? What? What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Holy shit. I'm like, wait, somebody's talking to Rel in here? Where do you see Rel? What's going on, Rel? How you been? What you been up to? How you doing? Just been chilling over here. Over here. I can't believe this. I was just grabbing my keys. Thank God my husband called me because I was just about to grab my keys and get in the car and start driving. And he's playing a game and my son's got, like, it's freaking roller hockey. But he's got a game and my husband had a game. So he brought him down there. And we're, what do you call it? I think it's automated versus non. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck, dude. We're going away this weekend, so I got laundry and shit to do. Which reminds me. Oh shit, I forgot about this. I bought the longest string of hot glue ever. How long is this thing? It's 60 inches, 5 feet of hot glue. But I thought to myself, this is great. You don't have to change the hot glue. But at the same time, what the fuck am I going to do? It's 60 inches. It's like how much? 5 feet of hot glue. Like, what if I want to take it out of the hot glue gun? Once it's in there, you ain't getting that shit out. I needed it because the way I make those pots and shit that I make, I put hot glue in the mold to make like a little cavity. So when I pour the cement in there, it like forms a little cavity. And then I could just throw the hot glue away because I don't know any other way I could do it. I've tried different ways and that seems to be working the best. But I waste like a whole bag of fucking hot glue things doing that. Rel, you're back? You back in the game? You gonna start doing some more content? Dude, I've been living for Duty Ron and fucking Ed Wallace, the guy that he does the lives with. Which, by the way, does anybody, Dawn Marie, I don't know if she's still in here because I know she mods for him. Like, where'd that guy come from? The Ed Wallace guy. He, I don't know. He just like appeared one day and they started doing streams together. But anyway, I'm living for his fucking commentary on the Karen Reed case. He like goes so crazy. The guy's like he's like a fucking well-renowned, like a world-renowned, like you know, forensic guy. Like he has a huge resume. I don't know the whole resume. He went over it last night and I'm like, holy shit, like pretty impressive. Like he's fucking written books about how to do forensic investigations, and you know what I'm saying? He travels around, he talks to people, he educates, like he's got a pretty impressive resume and background. And I was dying listening to him go over, the Karen Reed case and like how they how they did the initial investigation with the snowblower and like the fucking cops. And I found it honestly, like that to me is like, that's why I like watching channels like that, because the attorney people, like whatever her name is, what's the girl with the purple hair? Not purple, it's not purple anymore. What the fuck is her name? Holy shit, Emily D. Baker. I've been watching her. She's pretty neutral. You know what I'm saying? I don't like watching people who are too tipped over to one side or the other. Like, I just want to hear people's opinions about, like, the legal stuff, how the attorneys are handling the case, you know, how the prosecution is. Like sometimes you just don't know those things. Ed Wallace is a good dude. You see how heated he gets over the counter read case. Yeah, he's as I was saying, I'm living for it though. I fucking love it because he's right. He's 100% right. He was bugging the fuck out over it, like the investigation, because they're using a snowblower, and like I wouldn't know how to do that, but he's so right in saying that, you know, the guy who was testifying, they had the, you know, lead, I guess, guy who officer who was on the case. He's like testifying yesterday, and he's fucking bragging about this snowblower, you know, like it was so brilliant. And he also said that he had never investigated a case in the snow before. And I'm like, how is that even possible? If you've been a police officer for 30 years in the New England area, there's no way you never investigated a case in the snow outdoors. Like that is, it's just impossible, you know? And that's what they were saying last night, because they live in New York. We got, you know, I don't think we got as much snow as them, but they get a lot of snow up there, you know? So it's like, come on, dude, really? You never investigated in the snow? So Judy Ron was saying, and so was the guy Ed Wallace, which I found pretty fascinating, was that, you know, what they would do is they would set, there's a variety of things they could do, okay, to preserve the crime scene in a situation like that, which is like set up a tent, lay tarps down. But they were saying that like you could set up a tent and put heat lamps in there and melt the snow down to preserve the evidence underneath in the crime scene. Also, you know, the fact that nobody went in the house and interviewed anybody in the house or questioned anybody in the house. Is a fucking dead guy on your lawn. And you're going to tell me, if that was my house, right? And, you know, some guy was dead on my front lawn, you're going to tell me that the cops are going to come here and they're just going to do their job out on my front lawn and then just fucking walk away? No, they're going to fucking come knock on my fucking door. Why is there a dead person on your lawn? I mean, come on, you know? Oh, because he's a cop. They didn't even bother knocking on this guy's front door. That's crazy. How do they know that the people in the house are okay? And that's why this crime will never be solved, because the investigation was fucked from the get-go. Like, I don't know what happened. I'm not on the conspiracy. To me, the only reason why I can't 100% buy into it is because I'm like, for the conspiracy to have happened, John O'Keefe would have literally had to walk in that house and somebody would have just had to beat the shit out of him immediately upon walking in the house. Like, he would have had to go in there and immediately have gotten into a fight. What I think could have happened is that there was no fight. My theory might be a little crazy, but I think that if you remember during the last trial, was it Kevin Albert? I don't know. A few of the guys that were testifying, I'm not Kevin Albert, I'm sorry, Brian Albert. A few of the guys that were testifying that went to the house that night, I remember somebody saying, I don't remember exactly which person it was, but this always stuck out in my head, was that they were, I don't know if they said they went upstairs or downstairs or something, and they were showing pictures to the other guys. Brian Albert was showing pictures of something to other guys, right? I think and now if you look at the data that they just added to this trial, where John's phone, his phone is basically like the temperature of the battery, it goes down, right? So it's like he was in the warm, and then he obviously went outside to cooler temperature, and then his battery was cool but wasn't freezing, right? Now you could argue and say, oh, well, it was under his body, so it was being insulated, but I don't know how true that is. And the guy that did the testing didn't do such a great job testing. But anyway, I feel like more like he was in like a garage or basement or a part of the house that wasn't as warm as the rest of the house. And that's where the dog came out, you know, and maybe they said the dog wasn't good with people. Maybe the dog fucking ripped his arm apart and he fucking either fell back and hit his head on something hard, like I don't know, shelf, something. I don't know. I mean, look, Bob Saget died hitting his head, right? He fell, slipped on the bathroom floor and fell. And I think that they panicked. And then you know, it fucking, I don't know. I don't know why they would put him out on the lawn, though. That's the part to me that doesn't make sense. Unless they were just all, maybe because they were all so fucking wasted. And who knows what else was going on there. But the fact that they were all at a bar and drinking and wasted and had to explain all of that, you know, maybe that's why. You motherfucker. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? If you were just in here, look. Look what he did. Why? Why? Why are we doing this? Did you hear it? He just flipped the lid off of here. I have to find a way to like attach this. I mean, I must pick this thing up 100 times. Like, what made you just fucking do that? Yeah, you. You know who I'm talking to. Yeah. What did you do? What did you do? Oh my god. Little shit. I'm like, what did you do that for? Why? Why did you do that? Not Bob Saget. But I'm just saying, like, something. I in my head, the guy couldn't. He didn't just walk in the house and they were like jumped him. Like, I don't know. That doesn't really make sense to me. Like, what was the motive for them to beat him up? I don't get it. Like the Colin Albert thing, I'm like, why would that kid be there and then get in a fight with him? I don't get it. Like, what would they be fighting over? I know they had like previous beef, but like, you know, okay, it was about throwing beer cans on the lawn. You know, did the kid beat him to death? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. But it also doesn't make sense that she got hit him because the science just does not fucking show that she hit him. So he does not have injuries and he doesn't. And it's just really sad because they just did a horrible investigation and they will never fucking know what happened to him. Yeah, but his phone could have showed no movement. I mean, he could have put his phone down on a table somewhere. So it doesn't really prove anything. You know what I'm saying? He could have put the phone down at 12:30 on a table when he walked in the house. You know, maybe he's taking his shoes off or something because he did that at his own house. And then he, you know, put the phone down and forgot to pick it back up. I mean, he was drunk. So it doesn't really prove anything to me that his phone didn't have movement. So they beat the shit out of him. And, well, that's where I don't fucking get it. I don't believe that she said she hit him because if you're listening to the news trial, nobody's testimony makes sense or fucking lines up. I mean, you got to listen to the whole trial. Did MGL make her YouTube return with her racist says? Yes, Rel, she did. Do I watch her? Fuck no. Fuck no. I can't with that one. I can't. But yeah, she's back. And not only is she back, I heard she got monetized again too, which is fucking bullshit, honestly. But I think she probably, you know, must have used like Walter's name or a business name. But yeah, she's here, still doing her same old shit, probably talking about the same fucking things. Well, I'm sorry. I heard that her channel's basically dedicated to what's that other fucking asshole's name? Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty. I don't even know if Rel knows who Bullhorn Betty is. He ain't been around in that long. His phone was outside, so we could have shown him going inside. Well, their data wasn't 100% though accurate, like the location data. I mean, the guy who just testified about that basically kind of admitted to that. He could have been off by like 30 feet. Like, there's no way to tell if he was exactly in the house or outside. Did she get her audience back? I think I'm assuming she did because I heard she's been like, you know, getting decent amount of numbers. I don't think though that she's getting the same people. It's probably new people. I mean, I'm sure there's some of the same people in there, but whoever, you know, hates Bullhorn Betty, that's who is watching her. Because I think when she first came back, you know, people weren't really going in there. And then slowly but surely she started covering Bullhorn Betty. And, you know, that grabs an audience. Like, if you want to, you know, gain fucking 1,000 subscribers real quick, just cover her for like a month and you're good. You're Gucci. So, because like there's an audience for that. There's people fucking who hate the woman and just like, you know, want to hear people talking shit about her. I mean, that's YouTube pretty much, right? I mean, there's an audience for everything, but a Bullhorn Betty is a bitch with a big mouth. Yeah. Well, yeah, she used to stand out in front of the, houses with the bullhorn and shit. So she said it in interviews. She thought at first maybe she hit him and incapacitated him. She did say it in the interview, but I think that was, long after the initial thing happened. I don't know why she would think that she hit him, but I guess because the last place she saw him was getting out of her car, you know? But the fucking science just does not back up that he was hit by a car. Dude, he would definitely have a broken bone or at least a bruise on his body from being hit by a car. I mean, I probably told you guys this story before, but my ex-boyfriend when I was in high school and myself were driving home one night from a party. Well, we were going from one party to the next, and our friends are following us. And we're coming down this road, and all of a sudden, I see this bright blonde hair just like in the middle of the road. And I'm like, dude, what is this person doing? Because they're like standing in the middle, like in the median. It's like a 2-lane road, and they're standing in the middle of the road, and they're kind of like rocking back and forth. Like it looks like they're going to walk, but then they step back, and then they take a step forward, and then they take a step back. So I'm like, yo, slow down. He was driving. I'm like, yo, slow down. Because I'm like, this person looks like they're going to jump. And he's like arguing. He's like, why would they jump? They have to see my headlights, like my car. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. Maybe they're on drugs or something. But all of a sudden, we get about, I don't know, 10, 15 feet, close. And I knew the girl. I was like, holy shit. I knew this girl from high school. Sure enough, when we get real close to her, she decides she's going to fucking run out into the middle of the road, right? So my boyfriend, like, at the time, he swerves his car, and she ends up, dude, and if he wouldn't have swerved, like, 2 more feet, she would have came right through the fucking windshield and killed me. We end up, like, kind of, he had, like, one of those, like, remember the Saturns? Shitty Saturns? He had one of those. So, like, she kind of, like, the hood was, like, real low, you know what I'm saying? Like, that point. So she kind of, like, rolled. It was really weird the way she got hit, but she kind of, like, swerved a little out of the way of the corner of the hood. And then we, like, kind of sideswiped her. That's the best way I could explain it, right? So she literally, I was in the passenger seat. I shouldn't laugh about this, but it was really funny. I was in the passenger seat, and all of a sudden I just see this, like, fucking bright yellow or white. I forget what color she had on. I just remember it being bright colored. Fucking, like, this is back in, like, the 1990s. So you know how everybody had those big, like, bubble jackets back then? So she, like, I just see it squished up against my window. And then all of a sudden she's gone. Like, she, like, rolled across the car. It was so weird. Like, standing up, though. It was the fucking weirdest thing. So I go to look in the rearview mirror, and I'm like, oh shit, it's gone. Her fucking arm hit the rearview mirror and took it right off the fucking car, right? I mean, that's only held on by, like, what, 2 screws, if even. So anyway, I don't even think this on the Saturn, that shit might have been glued on. That shit car was such a piece of shit. But anyway, next thing I know, I'm like, oh shit. Like, I turn around and she's literally just rolling down the street, like tumbling. Like, we had to be going. By the time we approached her, he probably slowed down to about 20 miles an hour when we fucking hit her, because we had a green light. She was, like, right at an intersection. So, we had a green light, like, all the way. So, but he slowed down because I'm like, I don't know what this girl's doing. So anyway, she rolls down the street. So obviously we stop our car and we get out. And I go over to her and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Her name is Jill. I'm like, Jill, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why would you jump in front of the car? Dude, I don't know what kind of drugs this girl is on. She just got fucking blasted by a car. She gets up and she's like holding her arm. She's like, my arm hurts. That's all she said. I'm like, yeah, your fucking arm hurts. I'm like, you just took the fucking mirror off our car. Of course your fucking arm hurts. Well, it ended up her arm was broken just from hitting the mirror with her arm. Broke her fucking arm. She had a cast all the way up to her fucking shoulder. And you got to think that the little mirror is affixed to the car by, maybe a screw or two. It's the lightest part of the car, probably. This guy supposedly got hit going, 17 miles an hour, okay? And he smashed the fucking light. Like, the light's the whole body of the fucking car, so you're talking 7,000 pounds of force hitting him. And you don't have a bruise or a fucking broken bone anywhere. Okay. That don't make any sense, dude. Sorry. Laura said that Mega Masa deserved the CBS call. When did she say that? She's a fucking douche. So, oh no, Rel, I don't know, Rel, you might not even know this. Laura, fucking perplexed, fucking whatever the fuck you want to call her. She got busted out for calling CPS on me. Fucking. So I don't know if you remember this, but I think you were around back then because I know you were cool with John and everything. Crimes, right? You and John were friends. Back in 2021, somebody called CPS on me. And yeah, sure enough, it was Laura. It was fucking Laura. She got busted out. Her friends, right? A couple of her friends that she was close with, got mad at her because her stupid ass started going on a tour of, she's so against CPS calls. And then, she went on all these different panels talking about CPS. And I had 5 calls. My kids are traumatized. They won't open doors. They won't open doors. So anyway, yeah. So it comes out that they send me text messages that sure enough, it's her in the text messages admitting that she called on me. And what she reported was fucking horrible. Disgusting. Okay? So and obviously false. So yeah, so she got busted out. So now her new persona is she's a victim of people not liking her because she's a CPS caller. And also, mm, also, now she's against them. She's against them. But yeah, so she had to admit it, right? She like prides herself on saying that she admitted to it and she owned it, but she got busted out. I went live and showed it. This was like probably back in July this year. And I go live and I show everybody the evidence. I'm like, you don't have to wonder anymore because we now know it's Laura, right? So she goes live and she's like, oh, I'm gonna own it. No, like total douchebag, totally denying what she said. She what was her excuse? She said, oh, because I'm a hockey mom. And she did this and she admits it because she wanted to shut me the fuck up. Because I was criticizing her fucking candles that she makes, so attack somebody's family, right? My husband. I mean, what she said about me, fine. What she said about my husband, he could have like potentially lost his fucking job and been in. Hold on. Hold on a second. All right, sorry. Somebody was calling. So hold on a second. Fuck, hold on. I gotta. Why am I connected to whose fucking Wi-Fi is this? Let me connect to my Wi-Fi. Why is it not remembering my Wi-Fi password? Hold on. Yeah. There's people like to do this when I'm live. Hold on a second. Um, Block their numbers and call me because they're pussies. Hold on a second. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear me. All right, well, whatever. Oh, fuck, I put the wrong password in. Ah, hold on. I'm just going to go in airplane mode. This way you can't fucking call me. Like, what kind of fucking loser does this shit? All right, hold on. It is. It's like, obviously, you don't like what I'm saying, huh? You're fucking bothered by what I'm saying. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing that, right? It's the same person every fucking time I go live. This has been going on for months. And you can ask the people who are in my little group in Discord, and they all, every time I fucking screenshot my call logs and show them. Every fucking time I go live, somebody calls, blocks their fucking caller ID, and I know who it is. It's the same fucking bitch, Emily. How you doing, girl? How you doing, girl? Fucking psycho bitch. But anyway, you guys should have been baking Laura for having a filthy ass house with those nasty sheets that had menstrual fluid on them. Oh, dude, I remember that. I heard about that. I don't remember seeing it, but I heard about that. Fucking gross. Ugh. 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 But yeah, anyway. Oh, wait, Ralph. So wait, you want to hear the best part of the story? Somebody just reminded me. She goes to fucking Kroger, apparently, or Walmart. She said, I don't know. We're still not clear on that detail. She buys a fucking burner phone to do this. Because apparently, I guess she doesn't know how to fucking block her number. I don't know. But like, so it's not like, it's not like she just got mad one day and was like, oh, I'm going to call CPS on Makeup Mobster. No, she fucking like planned this shit out. So she puts it in the name Tremley, Michael Tremley, right? Or whatever. And then she buys a burner phone, and that's where she makes the fucking phone call from. Fucking idiot. Oh, what a douche. And like, so, and now she thinks I should shut up about her. She thinks I should just never fucking, talk about her again. Because, like, now I should apparently I should be living in fear that she's going to do it again. So, I should be paralyzed with fear. So, seeing how Laura is still talking about CPS like she didn't do the same fucking shit, it's so fucked up. I mean, dude, she is on another fucking level. She's not only calls CBS on you. I'm absolutely convinced she's part of the SWAT. And hey, Mops. Hey, Miss Normer. I was just thinking about you recently. I always do. Every time I look at my little plant in my kitchen. I'm leaning towards she kept the burner phone. I'm leaning towards she called on Starlight too. I'm leaning towards that. She definitely kept the burner phone. Laura ain't gonna let that shit go to waste. But yeah, she's been like, so like everywhere she goes now, people are like, you're a fucking CPS caller. So like, that's like her new persona is basically her crying about being a CPS, being called a CPS call. It was 4 years ago. It's like, oh, well, you know what, Laura? Like, if you fucking like shot somebody 4 years ago, does that mean like, oh, 4 years went by, you didn't shoot them? You're not a shooter anymore? No, you're still, you still did what you did, dude. Don't change. 4 years doesn't erase what you did. You're an asshole, and you lied about it for 3 years. Not only just lied about it and denied it, but like fucking blamed other people. You know what I'm saying? Like pointed the finger, gaslit me. Oh, it probably didn't even really happen. Like, she did that kind of shit. Like I was lying about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she framed somebody else. She tried to frame Tremblay. Which is funny because if you think about it, I was just talking about this in the other live that I had to end. But if you think about it, okay, she was trying to say, oh, it's probably one of your friends who did it. And yeah, I was friendly with Tremley. So it would make sense, right, that she said that. I got really mad when she decided to give Laura one more chance because I was so sure she had her swatted. I don't know if Laura had played a part in the SWAT. She could have. Her behavior that night definitely always had me side-eyeing her in that situation just because her initial reaction, and I feel like when you look at people's initial reactions in situations, it's very telling, And she's like, right away denying that she did it when nobody was accusing her, which is fucking weird to me. So, but anyway, I've always questioned her actions. I think more or less they used her panel to do it on because Monica lately, she don't give a fuck about anybody, So who knows? Who the fuck knows? But I always side-eyed the fuck out of her. Should I have given her another chance? Probably not, but whatever. Shit happens. It is what it is. Laura's a miserable, nasty ass bitch. She needs to go wash her ass and clean her house. Yeah, that she does. She don't even have a house anymore, Ralph. She lives in a fucking candle studio. Her house is literally, if you go on her page and go watch her, like, I don't know, recent shorts, you'll see. It's like a fucking, she's living in a fucking candle studio. Like, it's just all those, like, you know, them, like, cheap fucking shelves you get at IKEA, the little fucking cubby holes and shit that you put in, like, your kid's room. She's got those all over her fucking living room. Some of them are, like, balancing on fucking tables, Parsons tables and shit. And they're filled with junk. Just completely fucking hoarder house fucking filled with junk. I mean, like, filled to the fucking brim with candle shit that she's never gonna fucking use because, I mean, it's impossible to use all that shit. No, nobody would be able to use all that. I even think fucking Yankee Candle could use that many scents. It's her, Jem, that's her living room. Like, when you walk in her house, that's her living room. So, like, where I have couches right here, that's like walking into this room and just living in a fucking candle studio. Like, I have junk in here, like my trays. I just took a picture of those earrings, but you know what I'm saying? My lamps, because I don't have anywhere else to put them that I want to sell. But, like, I mean, it's all shelves. Just all shelves all over the fucking place. All over the fucking place. Filled with shit. Just junk everywhere. Ugh. Her studio is nasty. I wouldn't order shit from her. Oh my god. She forget that there's many of us who have been here for a long time. That bitch drew a map of Starlight's house. That she did. That she did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta fucking leave. I gotta go get my son. Rel, come by tomorrow. I'm gonna go live tomorrow during the day. Come stop by because I'm gonna have to end this in like 10 minutes because I gotta go pick my little guy up from hockey. But I would definitely love to chat with you for sure. Tomorrow afternoon or morning, I'll be live. But you probably be at work tomorrow. But you definitely come up here and talk to me one day because I would definitely want to chat with you. It's been quite a while. There's nothing that points to she didn't hit him or that she meant to. Wait, what do you mean with Karen Reed? Is she's gonna make lotion out of that crib? Girl, she already doing that. I ain't fucking. Look, dude. I'm not the fucking cleanest person on the planet myself. Like, I'm not the most organized person in the world, right? I would never feel comfortable making fucking body lotion out of my house. Not even because of my house. Forget the house, right? Just because, like, yo, dude, that shit's going on people's skin. And, like, I would feel horrible if something I made gave somebody an allergic, what the fuck? Why is my phone turning off? Gave somebody a fucking allergic reaction or something. It would, like, burn their skin or I don't know. 80 pounds of wax at a Las Vegas showgirl. 80 pounds of wax. She ordered 40 pounds of wax to find out that she didn't like the wax. She's like, let me order 40 pounds of it. Just so I can fucking, like, instead of ordering like 10 pounds and testing it, no, she just goes for 40 pounds. She decides she doesn't like it. Oh, I can't. I would never buy. I don't think anybody's buying that shit, just to be honest with you. Do you really think anybody's actually buying that shit? No. I don't think she sold one unit of lotion, body lotion. But yeah, that's the update on Laura for you, Rel. If you want updates on other people, just let me know. No, just kidding. I wouldn't buy anything that she made that goes on your fucking body, dude. No offense, like, but shit. First of all, it's made in her house, and she is not fucking wearing gloves or any kind of sanitary shit going on over there. I should not be drinking coffee right now, but I just, like, really want another cup. So why does my phone keep, like, turning off? She made a short to flex, though. On what? On her dog hair cutting skills? Because that's another fucking nightmare. Oh, she's still making beer mugs. Who knows? I haven't honestly checked her website out. The last I looked, she was making like fucking candles for like Warren and like 1980s hairband candles. I'm like, who the fuck is like buying that? Like, who's in the market? They're like, holy shit, I didn't know I needed this, but I totally need a fucking cherry pie fucking candle with Warren. What? Why are you making such a thing? Nothing screams like I'm a fucking old white bitch like a fucking Warren candle. Like, no. Explaining that one to your fucking friends. Like, what the fuck, dude? What in the actual fuck? Only a nasty person would buy from her. Yeah. Bon Jovi. I don't know what the fuck she's got going on. All like 80s hair bands. Like Motley Crue or whatever. Which, like, don't get me wrong, I like that shit back in the day. But, like, I don't need a fucking candle with it, you know? I don't know why she has to always make the shit so gimmicky. Like, bro, just fucking sell candles. If you think about it, though, she's tried every gimmick out there. It's like, oh, let me use the drama community to make candles. Let me use dead kids, put those on candles. Let me fucking make candles for, different diseases. Lupus, breast cancer. I mean, literally, she has ran the fucking gamut on candle fucking themes. Now it's 80s hairband candles. Let me make cheeseburgers. Let me make candles with plastic drinks in them. Fucking, remember the fucking death candles? The ones with fucking, for me, there was one for me, one for Jules, and one for fucking, tropical gal, ballet babe, whatever the fuck you want to call her. The death candles. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Yeah. She has run the gamut on the fucking winger candle. Winger. Oh my god. All right. What about the candles with the knives? Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking about. Those are death candles where she like put kind of fucking voodoo spell us. How'd that work out for you? You dumb fuck. How the fuck did that work out on you? For you. All right, I gotta get my house together here. Those cheesy sayings. Oh, she's done it all, dude. If you could think of it, she's tried it, just to sell them. Which, like, I give her credit for. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fucking try different shit. Cause, like, fuck, how do you stand out in a oversaturated market like that? You gotta try something, I guess. Like, I don't know. All right. I gotta get worried. Her marketing is leaving her card on Target's candle shelves. Oh my god, that's right. Didn't she pass them out somewhere too? Laura's the type of person. She's like my brother's wife. My brother's wife. I will never forget this as long as I live. She the first time she met my family, she comes to my fucking family function, and she's handing her business card out. And I was like, it was my son's christening of all things too. And she's handing business cards out to my family members. And I'm like, dude, that is so tacky. Like, unsolicited. It's not like people were asking for them. And that's like the only talking she did with anybody. She was like, as soon as we met her, she was trying to sell my husband and I a new homeowner's insurance. And I was like, hell no. Because I said to my husband, I was like, I don't know this girl. Like, what if she breaks? My brother at the time, he was like serial dating, and like he would be with a girl, and then all of a sudden he'd be like, oh, I don't like her. She got drunk one night, or like he would come up with all these like weird excuses. So I was like, he's not staying with this one. I really didn't think he was gonna stay with her. I was like surprised she even made it to the point where we met her. But anyway, like, you come to a family gathering and you start handing business cards out. Like, I don't know, it's kind of tacky. No, I would never do that. I don't know. I'm not a good salesman either, so like maybe that's what you do. I don't know. But I mean, that's like Laura. She would go to like a fucking funeral and start like handing fucking business cards out to people. But anyway, yeah. Oh, she was trying to sell us insurance, like a home, our new homeowners insurance. And I said to my husband, I'm like, I'm not going for that because who knows if this girl's gonna be around? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if she gets pissed and raises our rates or some shit? Like, I don't know. So I was like, no, fuck that. I was like, wait until they've been together for a while and then we'll think about it. My mom, she went right for that shit. My mom couldn't pass a fucking deal up, she couldn't pass that shit up. She was like, oh shit, a deal. But me, I was like, mm-mm. I was like, I don't know this girl. My insurance was already with the company that she worked for, but I was like, I'll just, I don't need you because she's trying to make money off my family. She gets paid on all the, policies that she sells. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Like I don't know. I just personally wouldn't do it. And, maybe it's just me, but if I was meeting my husband's family for the first time, I would never feel comfortable like pulling business cards out of my fucking pocket at a kid's christening and fucking handing them out to people. This is fucking weird. Like that's how she was introducing herself to my family. Like, here's my business card. Like it's fucking weird, no? But anyway, it's the only weird thing about her. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of tacky. It's kind of fucking tacky. But that would be Laura. She'd be going to like a fucking funeral. You know what I'm saying? Fucking just handing out. Oh fuck. Can you guys hear me? I don't know why my phone screen keeps going black. But she'd be like fucking handing out, business cards at christenings, funerals, and all sorts of shit. It's different if somebody asks, like, oh, what do you do for a living? And then you give them their, your business card. That's fine. But she wasn't doing that. She was like literally walking around, like passing them out like she's a fucking teacher handing out fucking dittos and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what in the actual fuck? Dude, I don't know why my phone keeps turning off. Hold on a second. Oh, is it because this fucking thing is on here? Hold on. I don't know. I reset my phone the other day because, okay, it was like a couple, like, I want to say like a month or two ago. I'm at one of Jesse's games. I told you guys this before. I film all his, hockey games. So I'm like in the middle of filming his game, and all of a sudden I get this error message on my camera that it says that, oh, camera's not recognized, something about it not being a genuine Apple part. And I'm like, what? Because this phone, I bought the phone from T-Mobile, and I never had anything done to it. So how could it not be a genuine Apple part? So my camera like wouldn't work. So I like kept restarting my phone, and it wouldn't work. And then finally I got the camera to work. But it's like I can't access all the features on it. It's completely fucked up. So like I can't zoom all the way out. Like it only has 1-time zoom and then 3 times. That's it. I can't zoom out to like 0.5. Like I can't do anything. So, and it's like not focusing. So obviously I'm trying to take pictures the other day of like this jewelry because like I'm not gonna get out my camera and shit for that. Hold on, I gotta get this fucking pain in the ass in the house. Come on, Ovi. Come on. I gotta go. Oh my god. All right, there's people walking by. Thanks for letting us know. No, I see you, Huck. How could you be blocked here? Wait, why would you be blocked? I see you. Anyway, so why would you think you're blocked? So yeah, so I fucking, and meanwhile the night prior, my phone updated. It did like not this last update, but the update prior. So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because like I use my camera all the time. It's like I don't even care about the rest of the phone. I just like the camera. So I'm like, this sucks. So anyway, I like just kind of dealt with it. But the other day I was like, I really need to fix this because I couldn't take pictures of like the jewelry. I couldn't like zoom in on it. It wouldn't focus. It was pissing me off. And I'm like, I really don't want to bust out my big camera just to take pictures of jewelry. Like that's one product that, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work. Instead, I could just take a picture with my phone because I'm only making one of each. Like there's no point in me going through all that trouble. So whatever. One of the things it said to do, which I didn't try, was to reset all settings. Don't ever fucking do that unless you're desperate because literally it was like starting over again. Like all my information's on the phone still. I didn't lose that. But literally everything's fucked up. So like, and now every time I go into an app, I had to set up everything again. My Wi-Fi, my fucking what do you call it? Oh, just everything. Every fucking thing that again. So I had to, it's like, oh my God, so annoying. Every app I go into, it asks me if they want to send push notifications and all this bullshit. Use my location. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. Worst fucking thing I did. And guess what? It didn't fix my camera. So I was like looking online the other day and it's saying that even if you know, if you bring it to the Apple store, they're fucking charging people $200 to fix this problem. And I'm like, why would I have to pay to fix this problem? I didn't do anything to the phone. This is something on Apple's end. It's either a, you know, software update that fucked it up or something. I don't know. But it like literally happened in the middle of me using my camera one day. I'm like totally like recording my son's game. And then boom, I get this notification. Anyway, so, but just if you ever get caught, do not reset all the settings unless you want to like, you know, pretend you fucking brand new got a brand new phone. You're starting from like point one. Don't do fucking cards off of Apple Pay. Like fuck my phone up. Fuck my life up. Verizon charges for phone consultation. Are you serious? Tremley and makeup mobster made her call CPS. Yeah, I made her do it because, you know, I laughed at her candles and her spray painted furniture. So it was my fault. She just couldn't take it anymore, you know, because she was like being forced to watch me and listen to me and hear everything that I was saying. She couldn't take it. I wonder how Queen Bee feels when she thinks of Laura, who talks about her every fucking time she goes live. But, you know, that's. I'm not going to be able to get back. All right, I just can't go live on my phone. I gotta end this because I'm leaving my house anyway, so I'm gonna be driving. But I gotta go get my son. But I'll be live tomorrow probably. So we'll catch up and finish chatting tomorrow. I just got another phone call, so my phone just like doesn't shut up apparently. But anyway, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow probably. So have a good night, and I'll check you guys tomorrow. All right, I'm out.